Hello, good afternoon. Welcome to WAEC Past Question. This is Sarah's 2019. Question number one says, God blessed and hallowed the seventh day because it was a day of dash. A. Fast. B. Worship. C. Praise. D. Rest. The correct option here is D. God rested on the seventh day. And that's why the Bible said that God hallowed the seventh day. We find this in the book of Genesis chapter 2 verse 3. Thank you and God bless you. Hello, good afternoon. Welcome to Why Past Questions Series 2019. Question number 2 says Adam was placed in the Garden of Eden, located in the dash. Option A, east. Option B, west. Option C, north. D says south. The Garden of Eden was located at the east. So the correct option here is option A. That is the correct option. We find this in Genesis chapter 2 verse 8. Genesis chapter 2 verse 8. Thank you and God bless you. Hello, good afternoon. Welcome to WAEC Series Past Question 2019. Question number 3 says the creation of woman was necessitated by the need for dash. A. Consultation. B. Companionship. C. Love. D. Solidarity. The correct option here is B, which is companionship, because the Bible made us to understand in the book of Genesis that God found out that man was alone, and he said that it is not good for man to be alone. So we find this in Genesis chapter 2 verse 20 to 21. Thank you and God bless you. Hello, good afternoon. Welcome to WAEC Series Past Question year 2019. Question number 4 says Jacob showed preference for Joseph because A. always spoke the truth. B. had the Spirit of God in him. C. loved his brother unconditionally. D. was born in his old age. The correct answer here is D, because Jacob gave birth to Joseph when Jacob was advanced at age. So we find this in the book of Genesis chapter 37 verse 3. Thank you and God bless you. Hello, welcome to WAEC. Welcome to WAEC Series Past Question year 2019. Question number 5. The main reason for which Joseph's brother sold him was dash. A. love for money. B. jealousy. C. desire to eliminate others. D. hatred. Joseph's brothers, the son of Bilhah and Zilpah, actually plot together to sell out Joseph because of the hatred they have for him. So the correct answer is D, hatred. We find this in the book of Genesis chapter 37 verse 5. Thank you. God bless you. Hello, good afternoon. Welcome to Sarah's White Pass question. Question year 2018. Question number 6, which says Fifra and Pua refused to obey Pharaoh because A. Pharaoh wanted to kill the Israelite babies. B. Pharaoh wanted to control the Hebrew population. C. They were kinsmen of the Israelites. D. They were women who feared the Lord. The correct option here is option D. They were women who feared the Lord. This happened when the Israelites were in Egypt, in the slave land, and the new Pharaoh who came after the death of the old Pharaoh and Joseph did not know the contribution of Joseph to the land of Egypt at that time. They felt that the population of the Israelites contributed to their economic problem. We find this in the book of Exodus chapter 1 verse 15 to 17. Thank you and God bless you. Hello, good afternoon. Welcome to Sarah's WAEC past question year 2018. Question number 7, which says, Behold, they will not believe me or listen to my voice, for they will say, The Lord did not appear to me. Who made this remark? Option A, Aaron. B, Moses. C, Joseph. D, Jacob. The correct option here is option B. So Moses made this expression or this remark in the book of Exodus 3 verse 13. That is when he ran away to Midian, where fire was burning and burning the grasses, and the grasses were not consumed. That is the point when God appeared to him and asked him to go and free the Israelites and then return back to Egypt and face Pharaoh. So thank you and God bless you. Hello, good afternoon. Welcome to WAEC Sarah's past question year 2019. Question number 8 says, the Israelites asked Aaron to make gods for them because they A, wanted a god to lead them back to Egypt. B, felt God had neglected them due to their sins. C, felt Moses had delayed on Mount Sinai. D, were under severe attack by the Egyptians. So the correct option here is option C. This happened when Moses went to Mount Sinai to pray. So they concluded that they don't know what had happened to Moses. So they thought that maybe God might have killed Moses, or Moses must have met his water load on Mount Sinai. So they they gathered together and went to Aaron, who happened to be the spokesperson to to Moses at that time, to prepare them gods. And Aaron required that they should bring from their wives their joys, their good, and a lot of so, and that's what happened. And Aaron eventually did that. So we find this in the book of Exodus. We find this in the book of Exodus, Exodus 32, verse 1. Hello, good afternoon. Welcome to Why Past Question CRS year 2019. Question number 9, which says Joshua was invested with some of Moses' authority so that the Israelites might dash A. Honor him, B. Bless him, C. Purify him, D. Obey him. So Joshua, who actually or eventually led the Israelites into the promised land, the land of Canaan, the land that was filled with milk and honey, eventually led them, and he has some, God deliberately deposits some authority that Moses had. And of course, remember that Joshua was one of those people that actually spies the land, that among the 12 that Moses actually sent to go and spy the land when they were in wilderness. So God deliberately invested in him some Moses authority, or Moses authority in him, so that the Israelites could obey him. Thank you, and God bless you. Please ensure you subscribe for more of our videos. Hello, good afternoon. This is WAEC CRS 2019 past question number 10, which says Barak deployed a troop of 10,000 men as advised by Deborah on Mount Dash. A. Tabor, B. Sinai, C. Gibeon. The correct option here is Mount Gibeon, which is A. That is when God, Deborah instructed Barak that he will be in line with God's instruction, that he should assemblage 10,000 men in order to fight their battle. Then at this point in time, that was when Deborah was a leader, that is under the topic called leadership. So Deborah was a leader at that time. So, and that is why Barak listened to her and said that if Deborah will not go with him to the war front, he will not go anywhere. And then the 10,000 troops were advised to meet on that mountain in order to confront with the enemy of the Israelites. So we find this in the book of Judges, Judges chapter 4 verse 10. Thank you. Hello, good afternoon. Welcome to WAEC Restaurant and the Team Pass question. Question number 11 says It is the Lord, let him do what seems good to him. This way we are made, we are saved by dash A Saul, B Samuel, C Moses, D Eli. The correct option here is Eli. Eli made this expression to Samuel when Samuel revealed the content of what God showed to him in his dream that would befall the household of Eli, owing to the behavior of Eli's son. So we find this in First Samuel chapter 3 verse 18. Thank you and God bless you. Kindly subscribe for more of our videos. Hello, good afternoon. Welcome to CRS year 2018 past question. Question number 12. The glory has departed from Israel. Was the meaning of the name dash A Samuel, B Eli, C Phinehas, then D Ichabod. The correct option here is Ichabod. This happened when the news got to the pregnant woman who was pregnant at that time that Eli and his son have met their Waterloo. So immediately she gave birth. She named the child Ichabod, which simply means that the glory of God has departed from Israel. So we find this in the book of Samuel, First Samuel chapter 4 verse 21. Thank you and God bless you. Ensure you subscribe for more of our videos. Hello, good afternoon. Welcome to CRS Y Past Question, year 2019. Question number 13. Prophet Samuel, like Eli, had two worthless sons called dash A Joy and Abiu, B Nadab and Abiu, C Joy and Abijah, D Johnson and Abijah. The correct option is not in this place, so we find the correct answer in first Samuel chapter 4 verse 17, and we have what we call Ophni and Phinehas. So these are the sons of Prophet Samuel. Thank you and God bless you. Ensure you subscribe for more of our videos. Hello, good afternoon. Welcome to WAEC CRS Past Question, year 2019. Question number 14 says, David entered into Saul's service because he was dash A skillful musician, B prudent in speech, C an intelligent warrior, D a man after God's own heart. The correct answer here is option A, a skillful musician. David was a skillful musician, and because of this talent, one of the servants of Saul advised Saul to seek for the service of David when the good spirit of God departed from him, and the evil spirit from God rest upon Saul. So at this point in time, he needed a man who is skillful in the use of harp or musical instruments, and that is how David entered into the service of Saul. And whenever David plays the musical instruments, the evil spirit upon Saul will leave him or depart from him. So we find this in First Samuel chapter 16 verse 23. Thank you and God bless you. Ensure you subscribe for more of our videos. Hello, good afternoon. Welcome to CRS year 2018 past question. Question number 15 says, I have done wrong. Return my son David, for I will no more do you harm, because my life was precious in your eyes this day. Who made this statement? A. Samuel. B. Joab. C. Abner. D. Saul. This statement was made by Saul when he was the king of Israel. So that is when Saul made this expression. So thank you and God bless you. Ensure you subscribe for more of our videos. Hello, good afternoon. Welcome to WAEC past question year 2018. Question number 16 says, the first child David had with Bathsheba died on the dash. A. The 3rd day. B. 7th day. C. 11th day. D. 15th day. The child that Uriah's wife gave birth to, that David had through Bathsheba, that is Uriah's wife, died on the 7th day. So we find this in 2 Samuel chapter 12 verse 18. So that's where we find this story. Thank you and God bless you. Ensure you subscribe for more of our videos. Hello, good afternoon. Welcome to Wassce Restaurant 19 past question. Question number 18 says, during the dedication of the temple by Solomon, the cloud which filled the house symbolizes the dash. A. Angels. B. Saints. C. Glory of God. D. Righteousness of the people. The correct option here is option C. It symbolizes the glory of God. That was when Moses and the elders of the Israelites dedicate the temple to God that day. Then there was cloud or a form of flame of fire that filled the temple that very day. So this cloud or a form of flame that filled the temple symbolizes the presence of God or the glory of God in the midst of his people. So we find this in First Kings chapter 8 verse 62 to 66. Thank you and God bless you. Ensure you subscribe for more of our videos. Good afternoon. Welcome to Wassce Restaurant 19 past question. Question number 19 says to your tent, O Israel, look now to your own house, David. This call was made because A. Rehoboam increased the northern kingdom's body. B. Solomon favored the southern kingdom. C. Solomon imposed heavy taxes on the people. D. Rehoboam refused to grant the northerners' petition. The correct option here is option C. Yes, this happened when Solomon imposed heavy tax or heavy taxation on the people, and it was as a result of the 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 building of the of the tem of the temple that is the temple of the temple. So thank you and God bless you. Ensure you subscribe for more of our videos. Hello, good afternoon. Welcome to Wassce Restaurant 18 past question. Question number 20 says, during the reign of King Ahab, heir of Bethel, rebuilt Jericho at the cost of the lives of his children. A. Amaram and Adonijah. B. Phonim and Phinehas. C. Abinadab and Malachshua. D. Abiram and Shegub. The correct option here is option D. Abiram and Shegub. These are the names of the son of Ed, and during this period he wanted to rebuild the wall, the wall of Jericho. At that time, then he lost the lives of his children. So we find this in the first Kings chapter 16 verse 34. Thank you and God bless you. Ensure you subscribe for more of our videos. Good afternoon. Welcome to CRS 2019 past question. Question number 21 says, as a result of King Ahab's sin, the people of Israel suffered dash A. pestilence, B. drought, C. plague, D. earthquake. The correct option here is option B. Drought. The prophet Elijah declared drought during this period when King Ahab misled the people of Israel in order to worship Baal. So we find this in First King chapter 17 verse 1. First Kings chapter 17 verse 1. Ensure you subscribe for more of our videos. Thank you and God. Hello, good afternoon. This is White Past Questions CRS year 2018. Question number 23 says, The aftermath of Gehazi's action led to Elisha dash A. Rebuking him for his greed, B. Commending him for his cleverness, C. Pronouncing a curse on him and his generation, D. Stopping Gehazi from working with him. The correct option here is option C. Option C is the correct option, because during the healing of the leper, the leper the leper man or leper officer, and Elisha refused to collect the items that he brought. Then behind him, Gehazi went ahead to use other means or mechanism to receive part or to collect part of the items. So on getting to Elisha pronounced a curse on him and his generation. We find this is second Samuel chapter 5 verse 27. Verse 27. So thank you and God bless you. Ensure you subscribe for more of our videos. Good afternoon, this is WAEC CRS year 2019 past question. Question number 25 says, King Josiah was inspired to reform the worship of God in Judah by the dash A. Priest of Yahweh, B. Temple Secretary Safan, C. Workers repairing the temple, D. The content of the book of the law. The correct option here is option D. During the reign of King Josiah, the book of the law was discovered in the temple, and he read it out to their hearings, and they all concord that they will follow the way of their Lord. So right from that time, he restructured the temple and the mode of worship So we find this in 2 Kings chapter 22 verse 1 to 20. Thank you and God bless you. Ensure you subscribe for more of our videos. Good afternoon, this is WAEC CRS past question year 2019. Question number 25 says, the death of Josiah occurred when he A. Crossed Jordan to Azor, B. Fought Pharaoh Necho at Megiddo, C. Fought the Babylonia at all, D. Took his reform to the north. The correct option here is option B. Fought Pharaoh Necho at Megiddo. This happened when he went into war with Pharaoh. So at the town called Megiddo, that's where he met his Waterloo during the combat with Pharaoh. And we find this in Second Kings chapter 23 verse 30. Thank you and God bless you. Ensure you subscribe for more of our videos. Hello, good afternoon. This is WAEC past question year 2019. Question number 27. Which factor influenced King Artaxerxes to favor Nehemiah? A. Faithfulness. B. Tolerance. C. Obedience. D. Prayer. The correct option here is obedience. It is discovered that Nehemiah, during the reign of King Artaxerxes, he was one of the obedient subjects in the land. At that time. That was during the BC era. So we find this in the book of Nehemiah chapter 2 verse 1 to 20. We find the story of the experience of Nehemiah and how Nehemiah was able to bring the glory back to Jerusalem, and as a result of his obedience to the king, Jerusalem was rebuilt. Thank you and God bless you. Ensure you subscribe for more of our videos. Hello, good afternoon. This is CRS WAEC past question year 2019. Question number 27 says, before rebuilding the wall of Jerusalem, Nehemiah first A. confided in a few people with his plan. B. called a general meeting to assess the damage. C. study and assess the extent of damage. D. attached the arch enemies of Judah. The correct option here is option C. Option C. Before Nehemiah and his brothers or other Israeli started the work or the commencement of the rebuilding of Jerusalem, at that time he assessed the cost, view it, what they need to put in place, what they need to get, and then look at the monetary aspect of it. So this is what they put together, and he assessed them, and then before he went ahead and meet the king who gave him the permission to rebuild Jerusalem again. We will find this in the book of Nehemiah chapter 2 verse 11 to 20. Thank you and God bless you. Ensure you subscribe for more of our videos. Hello, good afternoon. This is WAEC year 2018 past question. Question number 28 says, the excellent spirit in Daniel caused the satraps to be dashed. First of all, the subtract are the other governors in the land, or so-called enemies of Daniel. They are the satrap. Then the excellent spirit in Daniel caused the satraps to be dashed. A. Angry with him. B. Jealous of him. C. Bitter with him. D. Friendly with him. The correct option here is option B. They became jealous of Daniel. You remember during the reign of King Darius, King Darius divided his kingdom into 120 kingdoms, and each of these kingdoms was managed by a governor, and Daniel was a governor of one of the kingdoms then. So, and Daniel pleases God, and the king acknowledged that God was with Daniel, and God blessed Daniel, and the king became so friendly with Daniel. So they plot against Daniel to an extent that Daniel was pulled out into the den of lion before the king also rescued Daniel. God actually rescued him, but later on the king called out Daniel to come out, since his God, or the God he served, could save him from the mouth of lions. So he came out. So we find the story in the book of Daniel. In the book of Daniel chapter 6 verse 1 to 28 to find the details of the story there. Thank you, and God bless you. Ensure you subscribe for more of our videos. Hello, good afternoon. This is CRS year 2019 past question. Question number 29 says, in the book of Amos, selling the needy for a pair of shoes means dash. A. The needy had the same value as shoes. B. The needy did not need shoes. C. Shoes were much more valuable than the needy. D. The rich dishonored the less privileged. The correct option here is option D. That is the figurative expression of selling the needy for a pair of shoe in the book of Amos. So we find this in the book of Amos chapter 8 verse 6. That's where the story is, and this is to teach the rich people in the society at that time that they actually oppressed the poor in their midst. Ensure you subscribe for more of our videos. Thank you, and God bless you. Hello, good afternoon. Welcome to WAEC CRS year 2018 past question. Question number 30 says, according to Amos, the day of the Lord for the Jews will be a day of dash. A. Light. B. famine, C, darkness, D, success. The correct option here is option C, which is darkness. So the figurative expression of the day of the Lord represents darkness in the book of Amos. So we find the story or this expression or quotation in the book of Amos chapter 5 verse 18. Thank you and God bless you. Ensure you subscribe for more of our videos. Good afternoon. This is WAEC CRS year 2019 past question. Question number 31 says, the temptations of Jesus were made to dash: A, make him the Son of God; B, prepared him for his ministry; C, help him to overcome the devil; D, make him a wonder-working Messiah. The correct option here is option B, prepared him for his ministry. So, as we all know, Jesus Christ was tempted 3 times by the devil. The devil tempted him 3 times, and this we find this in the New Dispensation, particularly in the book of Matthew. It's recorded in the book of Matthew chapter 4 verse 1 to 11. So the devil tempted him 3 times, or he was tempted 3 times by the devil before he finally or eventually starts his ministry yet on earth. So the 3 temptations that he faced actually prepared him for his earthly ministry. That is the essence of the temptation. The temptation actually prepared for his earthly ministry. Thank you and God bless you. Ensure you subscribe for more of our videos. Hello, good afternoon. This past hello, good afternoon. This WAEC CRS past question year 2018. Question number 32 says, follow me and I will make you fishers of men. This was addressed to dash: A, James and John; B, Peter and John; C, James and Andrew; D, Simon and Andrew. The correct option here is option D, Simon and Andrew. In the book of Matthew, in Matthew chapter 4 verse 19, we find this account there. Remember that Simon is the same person as Peter. So that's the Bible says Simon Peter and his brother Andrew. So the correct option is option D. Thank you and God bless you. And ensure you subscribe for more of our videos. Hello, good afternoon. This is WAEC CRS year 2018 past question. Question number 33 says, which of these people were sons of Zebedee? A. Peter and John. B. James and Simon. C. Andrew and Peter. D. John and James. The correct option here is option D, John and James. We find this in the Bible, that is the book of Matthew. In the book of Matthew, Matthew chapter 4 verse 21. Then we can also find it in another reference, which is the book of Mark chapter 1 verse 19. So thank you and God bless you. Ensure you subscribe for more of our videos. Hello, good afternoon. This is WAEC Past Question CRS year 2019. Question number 34 says, according to the Gospel of Matthew, the first two disciples of Jesus were dash. That is the first two set of Jesus disciples. That is, who and who did Jesus Christ called first? And as we all know, Jesus Christ called two brothers. Then we have option A, farmers. Option B, fishermen. Option C, tent makers. Option D, tax collectors. The correct option here is option B, fishermen. And these fishermen are brothers. Jesus called them at the sea where they were sailing for fish. So, and that's why Jesus called them that, come unto me and I will make you fishers of men. So that is all what happened. So we find this in the book of Matthew chapter 4 verse 19. Thank you and God bless you. Kindly subscribe for more of our videos. Good afternoon. This is WAEC Past Question year 2018. Question number 35 says, and he passed on. He saw Levi, the son of Alphaeus, sitting at the tax office. What did Jesus say to the Levi? The person here is a Levi, the son of Alphaeus. Then option A says, take your pilot and walk. Option B says, follow me. C, rise up. D, I will make you a fisher of men. What Jesus Christ told the man at the gate is that, follow me. Follow me. That's what Jesus Christ said to him when Jesus Christ met him at the gate. So the correct option here is option B, follow me, and that is the tax collector. So we'll find this in the book of Matthew chapter 9 verse 9. Then we also find it in the book of Mark because Mark threw more light on this. Find in the book of Mark chapter 2 verse 13 to 17. So Mark had more information about the action of Jesus Christ at the gate where Jesus Christ met the Levi. Thank you and God bless you. Kindly subscribe for more of our videos. Hello, good afternoon. This is WAEC past question CRS year 2019. Question number 36 says, sit here while I go yonder and pray. Jesus gave this instruction to the disciples at dash. Disciples is the same as the apostles. That is the apostles. So he gave them this information or this instruction: A, at Bethany; B, at Capernaum; C, at Golgotha; D, at Gethsemane. The correct option here is D, option D, at Gethsemane. That is towards the depth of Jesus, because at this time around his death or his crucifixion is at hand at that time. So he went to the mountain at Gethsemane to pray with his disciple, and he has them to wash for him at so place. So while some of them also slept, and he was surprised when he returned. So we find the full story of this account in the book of Matthew, chapter 26 verse 36. Thank you and God bless you. Kindly subscribe for more of our videos. Good afternoon. This is WAEC year 2019 past question. Question number 37 says, my Father, if it be possible, let this cup pass from me. Then in quotation we have cup in quotation. That is, it means that the cup is our focus in this expression, as used here refers to that. So the cup is metaphorically used in this content. Therefore it is a metaphor of what Jesus Christ was about to pass through as a result to his crucifixion. So option A yes says judgment, that is the cup refers to judgment. Option B, death, that is the cup in content here refers to death. Option C says trial, that is the cup refers to trial. Option D says temptation, that is the cup here in this content refers to temptation. The correct answer here is death, because Jesus Christ was actually praying to God fervently about his death that is at hand at that time. So he was praying, sweating, that if it is possible, let the death or the crucifixion pass him over. But he concluded and submitted that let the will of the Father be done. So the cup here refers to death, as it is used by Jesus Christ in this expression. So for more information we find this in the book of Matthew Matthew chapter 26 verse 39. Thank you and God bless you. Kindly subscribe for more of our videos. Hello, good afternoon. This is WAEC year 2019 past question. Question number 38 says, after the arrest of Jesus in the garden of Gethsemane, he was first taken to the courtyard of Dash. When Jesus Christ was arrested, although he was arrested at the garden of Gethsemane, just as we discussed in under question number 36, that Jesus Christ was arrested at the garden of Gethsemane. Then immediately after his arrest, the question is now asking us, where was he taken to first? The first place they took him to: A. Pilate, B. Caiaphas, C. Herod the Great, D. Herod Antipas. The correct option here is Caiaphas, option B. Although the Caiaphas is made up of the priests. So the priests, that is where they took him to. So we'll find this in Matthew 26 verse 57. Thank you and God bless you. Kindly subscribe for more of our videos. Hello, good afternoon. This is WAEC year 2018 past question. Question number 40 says, how was the scripture in which Jesus laid secured by the chief priests? That is, where Jesus was actually buried. Where Jesus was buried. So how was this secure? What was used to rope the place? What was used to tie up the place, and so and so that all the items involves in the burial of Jesus Christ. A. Fixing a stone door and a lock. B. Rolling a ruined rock to the entrance. C. Setting a guide of Roman soldiers. D. Sealing the stone and setting a guide. The correct option here is option B. That is, a stone was rolled there. A stone was rolled. This we also know it to be wound, and at the entrance of where he was actually buried, so it was rolled to that place. So for more information, we find this in the book of Matthew 27 verse 60. Thank you and God bless you. Ensure you subscribe for more of our videos. This is WAEC series past question year 2019. Question number 41 says, the reason for the election of Matthias to replace Judas was to that is to replace the position of Judas, which is treasurer. That was the position of Judas. So Messiah was elected to replace Judas. Then A, to show Peter's authority as a leader? No. To fulfill the words of the scripture, to end the curses of Judas, that is say, D, add more people to the work. The correct option here is option B, that is to fulfill the word of the scripture. However, during this election, Joseph also contested with Matthias, so Matthias was not nominated. It was an election that actually took place by the apostles. So the apostles conducted election among themselves by praying for God to lead them, and after that, Lot was cast. As you all know, traditionally, Lot is what they use to take decision by the Jews or the Jewish then in those days. So the lot that was cast at that time fell on Matthias, and that's how Matthias became the figure that replaced Judas. Then for the detail of this account, we find it in the book of Acts chapter 1 verse 23 to 26. Thank you and God bless you. Kindly subscribe for more of our videos. Welcome. This is WAEC past question year 2019. Question number 42 says, the apostles preferred preaching to serving tables because, when we talk of table, the metaphor of table here represents food. It means they prefer preaching the word of God than serving food to the people or to the masses at that time. So why? Option A, they were not called for almsgiving. B, the Hellenists were complaining too much about discrimination. C, they were to devote themselves to prayer and the word. D, serving tables was a tedious task for them. The correct option here is option C. They were to devote themselves to prayer and the word of God. That is why they prefer preaching instead of serving, because during the early church there were a lot of discrepancies against the Hellenists, that is the poor, those who are not part of the Jew, and so on and so forth. So for the detailed account of this story, we find it in the book of Acts chapter 6 verse 1 to 7. Thank you and God bless you. Ensure you subscribe for more of our videos. Welcome to CRS your son and 19 past question. Question number 43 says, for thou will not abandon my soul to Hades, nor let the Holy One see corruption. Peter used this Psalm of David to defend Jesus' dash. A, temptation. B, crucifixion. C, resurrection. D, baptism. The soul, the word soul and Holy One here represents is a metaphor of Jesus in this content. Then the word Hades represents the evil people, the evil people that live at that time, particularly the Pharisees, the Sadducees, and others. Then Peter used this psalm to defend Jesus' restoration. That is, Jesus will not, God will not disappoint Jesus. Yes, that is, only one see corruption. That is, so for the detail of this, we find it in the book of Psalm. Details find it in the book of Psalm, chapter 16. Psalm chapter 16. Psalm 16 verse 10. That is Psalm 16 verse 10. Thank you and God bless you. Kindly subscribe for more of our videos. Hello, good afternoon. Welcome. This is Wassce past question year 2019. Question number 44 says Saul was a native of Dash. So this means the native, that is the homeland of Saul, that is where Saul came from. A. Joppa, B. Tarsus, C. Damascus, D. Jerusalem. Saul in the New Testament, his native homeland is Tarsus, which is B. For the detail of this, we look at the book of Acts 9 verse 1 to 31. We find the detailed stories about Saul. Thank you and God bless you. Kindly subscribe for more of our videos. Good afternoon, welcome. This is Wassce past question year 2019. Question number 45 says welcome. This is Wassce past question year 2019. Question number 45 says King Herod arrested Peter because of Dash. That is King Herod arrested Peter, and Peter was one of the apostles of Jesus Christ. Then A. He hated the apostles. B. He was the leader of the apostles. C. He was very notorious. D. James' death pleased the Jews. The correct option here is option D, because James was handed over to the Pharisees and he was killed, and the Jews at that time did not complain, and as a matter of fact they were pleased with the death of James. So in another occasion, King Herod wanted to kill Peter. So first of all he arrested him with the hope to kill him later, but the prayer of the apostles the prayer of the apostles saved him, and then later he was released. So we find the detailed explanation of this in the book of Acts, Acts chapter 12, verse 3 to 19. Thank you and God bless you. Kindly subscribe for more of our videos. Hello, good afternoon, welcome. This is WAEC past question year 2019. Question number 46 says, to make prayer effective, James taught that Christians should dash A. Pray without ceasing, B. Pray in tongues, C. Have congregational prayers, D. Avoid double-mindedness. The correct option here is avoid double-minded. So he said, according to James, when he was teaching his followers, he taught them that whenever they pray, they should not doubt God. They should not doubt God. That whatever they ask of God will be done unto them. So they should not doubt God. That was the courage that James embedded on his congregation, and that is what James taught them, that effective prayer can only be attained without double-mindedness. So we find the details of this in the book of James, James chapter 4, verse 5. Thank you and God bless you. Kindly subscribe for more of our videos. Good afternoon, welcome. This is Wassce year 2019 past question. Question number 47 says, the church demonstrates partiality when dash. We want to talk about partiality. Partiality is the direct opposite of the word impartial or impartiality, and to be partial means to be unjust, not to treat everybody equally, means to on equal treatment, on equal treatment. So and so the church demonstrates partiality when she dash A. accords the poor much respect, B. respects the rich during worship, C. reserves the best seat for the rich, D. treats her members with impunity. The correct option here is option C. reserves the best seat for the rich, and it happens to in our modern churches today. So that is the art of partiality, when you reserve some seats, certain seats for some special people, owing to the fact that they are rich member of the assembly. That is the art of partiality. So for the detail of this, we find it in the book of James, James chapter 5, verse 1 to 6. Thank you and God bless you. Kindly subscribe for more of our videos. Hello, good afternoon. Welcome. This is Wassce year 2019 past question. Year 2018 question number 48 says Peter said that when church elders tend their flocks well, they will obtain dash A, the crown of glory, B, prosperity, C, love and holiness, D, peace. When we talk of tender, means love. When you when there is love in the assembly, then they will obtain what? The crown of glory. So option A is correct. They will obtain the crown of glory. So we find this first in first Peter in Peter first Peter in first Peter chapter 5 verse 1 to 11. Thank you and God bless you. Ensure you subscribe for more of our videos. Afternoon. This is WAEC CRS year 2018 past question. Question number 49 says, according to Peter, a good citizen is one who dash. A good citizen is one who dash A, build houses and rent to those who do not have. B, provides transport at reduced cost for other citizens. C, obeys the laws of the state and fulfill its obligations. D, helps to finance the government at all times. The correct option here is option C. A good citizen is one who obeys the laws of the land or of that country and fulfill its primary obligation, such as tax payment or payment of tax, then such as respect for national flag or anthem and so on and so forth. So these are some of the obligations of a good citizens. Then the detail of this account, you find it in the book of First Peter chapter 2 verse 13 to 17. Thank you and God bless you. Kindly subscribe for more of our videos. Hello, good afternoon. This is Wassce year 2018 past question. Question number 50 says, live as free men, yet without using your freedom as a pretense for evil. Peter, by this test, was calling on Christians to dash. When we talk of pretense means cover up for evil. So we are using our freedom for cover up for evil. Therefore, Peter by this pretense is calling on Christians to dash. A, resist the devil always. B, do what is right. C, fight for their freedom. D, endures pain while suffering. The correct option here is option B, do what is right always. So whenever we are doing what is right always, we will not be hiding under cover up or pretense. We will not live a double life or hypocritical lifestyle. That's what Peter is telling you. So the detail of this account is in First Peter, First Peter chapter 2 verse 16. Thank you and God bless you. Ensure you subscribe for more of our videos.